everyone. Welcome to another episode of Trendy with Kim Allison. I am continuing this mini series that I have for you guys of me learning to do makeup with an amazing premier makeup artist here in Scottsdale, Arizona, Miss Tiffany Filmon. She allowed me to film it and she said she didn't mind if I posted it. So forgive the angles because I initially recorded this just for self use. And then I decided, you know what, let me share this with my audience because everything I learned, I think you need to know too. So I've divided it up into probably about 8 episodes. So please subscribe just so that you can get the notifications when a new episode drops. We did brows. Today's video, we're doing eyeshadow. And from there, we'll do eyeliner, lashes. We'll do face contouring, lips, everything, you guys. She's going to make up my whole entire face, which you can see in the video, the end result. Again, thank you for watching, listening, subscribing. Please leave a review, comments, all the things. Love you guys. Enjoy.
Now we're gonna do eyeshadow.
Okay.
This is what I do on every day. If this is something that you want to do for camera, it'll always look good. Like,
Okay.
without a doubt, you're gonna be good. You don't have to worry about like doing all these crazy steps. I
don't like crazy
I
steps.
know. So you have this bronzer. This is
Okay.
the exact same one I have.
Ooh.
Same one. Well, you have a different shade, but same one.
Now
And-
you prefer that over this because this is the new one I got.
Okay.
And so this
It
one,
has like a little bit of like a shimmer in
okay,
it.
so that's for the wet look. Got you. That's why.
So
okay,
this
perfect.
is more matte, which will look
Got
really
you.
good on camera, and it's easy for you to throw on and look like you have some definition to your eye.
Okay.
Which is perfect.
Okay.
I literally just take this with my fluffy brush, and I go on the edge of your eye, and I just pull that out a little bit. And then if you want to pull some into your crease area a little bit, you can as well. And it's already like your perfect shade, which I call a transition shade because you can use it to transition other colors, like darker
Gotcha.
shades, to make it blend in better.
Uh-huh.
So I can show you how you can do the darkness as well to step it up.
Okay.
But if you're just going to be on camera, you're just doing like a nice dinner, something like that, this is going to be quick for you, especially once like you get a hang of it. You're going to be like, oh, I can just throw some bronzer in my crease real quick.
Okay.
Right here on the outer edge. Throw a little matted shadow on the lid, and your eye is just going to look open and awake, and it's going to have a little bit of definition to it, and it's perfect.
All right.
So when I am doing it, though, I don't know if you noticed, I'm not somebody that goes in, like, circular motions.
Yeah, I've noticed people do that.
To get more of a blend for me, I start from the lash line.
Uh-huh.
And I just pull it out onto skin.
Okay.
And then I clean it up.
Okay.
Because this gives more of like a easier way for my clients to blend it out versus trying to figure out, do I need to go right or left? And then a lot of people I've noticed, like they're struggling with the circular motions.
Yes.
This just makes it easier. You can clean it up and you don't have to worry about all of that and think, oh my gosh, am I going the wrong way?
That.
So if you just get it in there and then you just start pulling it out, you're good.
Perfect.
And then at least you have the shading there. And then same if like we added a darker shade, what I would do.
Do you recommend darker shades for like me?
Yeah, absolutely.
Really? For my
Yeah.
old hoodies?
You can always add like a little bit of a brown there if you want.
Okay.
So I could always just add some like in the corner right here.
Okay.
And then I would pull it out again. And that's it.
And you're not putting it here. You put a little bit there.
I will put some there afterwards, but I always start with the outer edge first.
Okay.
And see how I just added like a little depth right
Yeah.
there? But then once I clean it up, it's going to create more of an illusion of like an uplifted look.
I love
like
it.
in my book, how I was showing you, you just want to do the edge for your eye shape versus like pulling in.
Perfect.
This also kind of gives like a fake look that you have like a little bit of eyeliner right there.
I like
Which
it.
is nice, right?
Yeah,
Like
that's
you can
nice.
just do that with some shadow versus putting on the actual eyeliner.
Absolutely.
Do you want to try the other side?
I do want to try the other side.
All right,
And
here.
I also have this brush.
Nice. Okay, so you're good then.
Yeah, I do have this brush. I think. Yeah. Okay.
I'll send it to you too.
Okay. So I'm using my palette here, which is bronzer.
You're gonna start from
Tap it,
on the
dust
lid.
it. Is there? Can you put too much on here?
Honestly, no.
No.
Not with this one because the shading is so similar to like the rest of your face.
Okay.
It's not going to be too dark.
Okay. So.
Starting from the edge. So the best way to do it, make sure that you're not getting your eyebrow area. You're not getting up there. You want to get down here.
Okay.
So you always want to start down here and then pulling out. So think about going downwards is the best way.
Got you.
As close to your lash line, to your outer edge of your eye as possible. You want to avoid this spot of getting darkness on it because then your eye's going to look pulled down.
Yep, the hooded begins. So I'm coming here because that's the shape of my eye.
Yep. And then if it does help, when I'm in the mirror even, I go like this. And I start doing it because
Like
then it's
this?
going to help me see that corner edge right there.
Gotcha.
Versus if I'm looking straight ahead, my skin of my eye right there is covering it and I can't tell.
So I want it here.
Yep.
Okay.
Beautiful. And then you're going to start pulling it out into the skin. And you can keep going, dipping in if you want more depth.
Pulling it out like this.
Yep.
I think you have more.
And I did pull a little bit into your crease area. So I would start from right here and pulling right there a little bit.
Got you. Okay. So just place my brush here and then.
Right there, just a little bit, but I didn't go all the way in. I only did halfway.
Okay.
Because I don't want your eye to be closed.
Got you. So wherever I put this, it's going to add shadowing.
Yeah, it looks good, girl. And it looks blended. So that's all that matters.
Okay.
As long as it looks blended.
Hi.
All right, and then I'm taking a brown. I'm taking this brown right here so you can kind of see the shading of it. And what you're gonna want to do is same here on the edge, dot it, and then you're gonna take this fluffy brush and you're gonna pull it out. And then
Okay.
you dot it again and pull it out and just keep doing that until you build it up to the coloring that you would like.
It's this.
This one.
This. Okay. So this
Smaller
brush. Dot it
Yep, just dot it.
like
Not
that.
very much.
And then take this.
And pull it out onto the skin. Beautiful. And you can keep doing that until you feel that you have the amount of depth that you want. And you can do this with any coloring shadow, by the way. You can do it with black, you do a purple, blue, pink, whatever you want to do. But this will always make it where at least it's blended and it's placed properly on you.
This one?
So I would always go in with this first before you
Oh.
do anything on the edge. So we already did it.
Oh, okay.
So you already did that first. So always
put
when
that
like,
on
you're doing
top?
your steps for shadow,
Okay.
make sure to at least, even if you have like a different palette like this, that you're doing this type of shade because it's
Okay.
called a transition shade and it'll blend in well with the rest of your makeup. So I always tell people like a bronzer shade.
I cannot see this color, but I guess it's on there.
It's on there, girl.
Okay.
It's probably just the lighting.
You're like, don't go crazy.
I'm like, I see it.
Okay, good. As long as you see it.
Yeah, it's on there.
Okay. Perfect.
It's probably just the way the lights.
I think it is.
Yeah. Okay. So now we're done with those.
Okay.
I'm going to use a flat brush, and this is going to be for your lid shade color.
Okay.
So you can choose any shade that is a shade lighter than this.
Okay.
Or you can use that all over.
Okay,
Up to
so
you.
shade lighter than this, or use this all over.
So, or it can be a couple shades lighter as well if you want to, with like shimmer or matte, either or. But you never want to go darker
Right.
than that coloring, because then it's not going to all blend and look good together.
Perfect.
So I'm going to go one shade lighter. And what I like to do is start from the inner corner and I pack it on. So I don't swipe anything. I'm always packing with this part
Okay.
because you want the pigment to really pop on the lid. And I like to pull it all the way up here where your crease is at. And then I typically take this brush that has the bronzer that was left over on it, and I just go in your crease area and here on the edge to make sure it's all blended in. How do you feel with that?
I do like it.
Okay.
I think the eyes woke up.
Yeah, absolutely. And you don't have to do that, of course. If you don't want to, you can always just
Yeah.
use the bronzer shade and make it more natural, so then
Okay.
it just looks like you don't really have anything on.
Yeah, depending on where you're going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can always just take the brush too and just do the bronzer all over.
Okay.
Up to you. Just make sure you're always avoiding underneath that brow.
Got you.
So
You don't
you
want
still
to. You don't
look
want to tap
open.
the part you highlighted.
Yep. Do you
Okay.
want to try the other side?
I do.
Perfect. And it's going to be these two shades mixed together.
These two. Okay, let's see. These two.
And
this
that's
one.
the Patrick Ta palette.
Okay.
So I'll send that to you too.
So it's you just tap in here and tap in here. Okay.
You got it.
And I don't have to blow this, tap it. That is a
No.
habit.
Girl, no.
Ah!
You didn't get rid of all the pigment.
Oh,
So you look down, and then you're going to start from your lash line.
got
From
you.
the inner corner.
Here.
Yep. And then you're going to tap going all the way across, and you're going to want to stop right here, because you want to leave your edge alone that you just created.
Oh, I see.
Look at you, girl. Perfect. And now
How
you're
about
going
there?
to want to tap going up. If that helps, this is what I do. I'll take it where I go like this on myself
Oh,
for this part to
yeah.
just pull it up.
Yeah.
I'll have you finish the rest
Okay,
of that.
gotcha. Because I want it to stop like here.
And this creates like a little bit of a shaping on your eye too, which is nice. It looks really pretty on you.
Yay!
And then this to blend out the edges. I just kind of dust it over real quick, nothing biggie. How do you feel with that? Do you feel okay with that?
I do feel okay with it. Yeah,
Good.
I do.
Good.
Yeah.
All right. Do you want to wear eyeliner or no eyeliner?
Oh, I love eyeliner.
You do?
Yeah.
Do you like a black liquid liner?
Yeah, this is what I use typically.
Okay.
This or, no, what is this? Oh no, that's, what is this?
Looks like a brow pencil.
Oh my gosh, there, you're right. That's what that is. I have another one of those, but yeah, that for the
This?
most part.
Okay. Oh, almond. Nice. Okay. I'm just testing it out. 'cause
Yeah,
I've
no.
used it before. And smears.
Okay. So which one do you recommend?
So I like this one. It's by Essence.
Okay.
It's called Superfine and it's waterproof.
Oh.
It's just a little sharper,
Yeah, mine does smear.
but it does not come off. You're gonna be stuck with it, which is nice. So if you get watery eyes or anything throughout the day, you don't gotta worry about that.
That's what I'm talking
How
about.
do you feel about putting eyeliner on? Are you comfortable with it?
Mm-hmm.
How comfortable?
Really comfortable.
Okay, how do you start your eyeliner typically?
I'm not gonna use it. I'm just gonna go like this. I go like that.
And you just go across?
And then I come from the bottom and connect the tails.
Oh, cute. So you do the, like, wing and everything.
I do. A tiny one.
Okay.
I'll show you what I can show you better than I can tell you, but
I'll have you show me.
I'll do on my side.
Yeah.
In case I mess it up.
Okay.
So I usually have a mag light.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
But I don't need one. I can do
sure?
it. Yeah, I'm positive. Oh gosh. I don't know this pencil, but yeah, I don't know this pencil. It's a lot thinner because I drag it.
Do you want to try your other one and show me that way?
Yeah, I'll try yours, this one, and see. Because it does smear, you're right.
Yeah.
But the tip is fat. Are you dying right now watching me do this?
I'm trying not to pressure you.
No, don't. Please
Sorry.
pressure me.
I'm like staring at you.
No, I want you to.
Oh, goodness.
Because I'm here to do it right. Because this is the hardest part, getting the line straight.
I know.
When your eyes are all wrinkled.
Yeah. Oops. Eyeliner is rough. I just feel like eyeliner takes the longest. So you kind of got to work in increments.
Yep.
You're doing a really good job with eyeliner, girl.
Am I?
Yes.
That's kind of where I stop.
Let me see. You do a really good job with eyeliner.
Do I? Okay.
Yes.
Well, I'll take that.
I'll have you do the other side, and then I'll show you one little trick
Okay.
to kind of help you with like making it perfect at the end if you want to do
I
that
do.
step.
Yes, of course.
Okay. Just in case like you do a photo shoot or something, you know?
For sure.
On camera.
And I usually
It's
have
like
a,
extra step.
yeah, I usually have a Q-tip handy to clean it up.
Okay. I usually use a white bee to do it.
Okay,
But
even
I
better.
also can give you like a little wand with some makeup remover.
Even better, whatever
Because
the,
I was going to have you clean up the shadow and stuff on the edge too afterwards.
because pro tips,
Yes.
I ain't no pro.
Oh girl, you're doing just
I
fine.
literally,
If you can do eyeliner, you are already 10 steps
I
ahead of
literally
everybody else.
don't know what I'm doing.
Well, you're doing a great job.
Thank you.
I feel like anybody in the beauty industry though can do at least a little something.
Because you've been doing it a while.
Hmm.
So you have to show people that have never done it, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God.
Yeah. I've had clients that like grew up with just dads and
Oh.
you know, they just didn't ever touch makeup. So it's like a whole new world to them.
And now they're like, oh my God.
I've had a couple of clients show up that had absolutely nothing.
Oh,
Like
wow.
no makeup, nothing to their name.
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah, like starting fresh. I'm like, wow, this is a whole new world for you.
And then, you know, that's the beauty, though. If you've never done something before, you don't know if you're good at it or not. And you could be, like, amazing. Like a makeup
Exactly.
artist in the making.
Exactly. But I think it's cool that some women want to like actually learn all of this.
Oh, yeah,
It's amazing.
absolutely.
All right, girly. So I'm going to show you just the one extra little step that I do. I
Please.
take a brush like this. It's like an
Okay.
arched one for eyeliner.
Oh, yes.
I dip it in black shadow.
Okay.
And I just pack it into the lash line to add some depth.
Oh.
Just to give it a little bit more darkness, like if you're
Woohoo.
on camera. And then for the rest of the lines to help them be connected to be perfectly straight.
Instead of fiddling and faddling with that liquid and going
Sometimes
all
it just
over the place,
doesn't
it's
work.
a pain in the butt.
And And sometimes you just need that line to be perfect. So I end up just adding some extra on the edge to really clean it up, make it look perfect. Get
Yes,
that perfect
because
little
it
wing.
looks, because it's gappy on that side.
I know, it does it to me too. It drives me nuts. And then you just clean it up with the wand afterwards. It's not that big of a deal.
Okay.
Like if it gets on the skin or anything like that.
Because that right there, I would take my Q-tip and skinny that some. Mm-hmm. See how fat it is?
Mm-hmm. It's not bad though, girl.
No?
No.
Could be
what
worse.
I do with that, like since you already have shadow on, I'll typically just take that brush that I already had that cream shadow on it, and I'll just kind of pull it down over top of it a little bit to try and help diffuse it a little.
All right.
If you're really worried about it, I would take the concealer brush, clean it up, and then dab the shadow on top.
Yep.
Just so you don't have to mess anything up.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, you guys, I hope you enjoyed that tutorial on eyeshadow. Next episode, part 3, we will be working on false eyelashes, which are dreadful, and mascara, proper application, etc. Subscribe, stay tuned. We'll see you next week. Bye.